was a very inspired song. I had watched a movie, a James Bond movie called Moonraker, and the theme had such a beautiful chord in the start of it. And I listened to that chord and I thought, God, I went looking for it. And when I found it, I thought, wow, I got to write something using this chord. So I stole the idea from John Barry, the composer of Moonraker. And so I had this whole melody idea going. And I got into the airport and I found a quiet spot. And I'm sitting there playing it. I'd written the song and I was playing it over and over and over. And suddenly I heard this voice, and there was a little girl standing in front of me, a little tiny thing. And she was singing the melody and kind of dancing like this. And she was not afraid of me. She was, and I'm a stranger, you know. And she had the most beautiful eyes. And her mother came over and we talked a little bit. And I said, well, what's your daughter's name? And she said, that's Ruby. And I said, Ruby, I've just written you a song. So and I dedicated the song to her. And 2 weeks ago, I was in Sydney playing at the recital hall, and Ruby and her mum and dad came to the show. And they got to come backstage and gave me some beautiful photos of her and everything. And she does dance. She understands music completely. And she's still a tiny little thing. So that's where that story came from. But, you know, who knows where songs come from? Merle Travis said folk music grows up out of the ground. And James Taylor says good songs materialize out of thin air. You know, and I think you've got to look at it like this, that we are somehow the vessel, we're the vehicle, and the song jumps on us somehow. It has to be. Because a lot of my ideas don't just come out of my head. They just suddenly, they're there, and I go, oh, blind, that's good, and I go with it. And I use whatever I know to finish the song. That's, you know, true inspiration. And a songwriter really waits patiently for inspiration, that's for sure. Because you can't just make it happen. You know, I couldn't sit here and say, I'm going to write a good song for you now, Tom. You know, it'll probably be a load of rubbish. But, you know, you just hope for the best. That's all, you know. And stay an open channel.